Hello students, in this video we will do the questions related to the coordinate geometry, right? And from book D3, the new edition is like 8 addition, right? What we need to do in this question, we need to find out the coordinates of the midpoint, and as we know that the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. So here is x1 value, this is like x1 and y1, and the other one is x2 and y2. As we know that the two coordinates, the first one is always belong to x and the second one belongs to y, right? So x1, replace x1 as a h square plus what is x2? X2 is ak square over 2, right? And y1 is 2ah and y2 is 4ak over 2. Now here, the first coordinate will remain as it is, over 2, right? And here 2 is the highest common factor. We need to find out the common factor with 2ah plus 4ak. So you can find out like 2a as well. You can take 2a as well. And here in the first one, you can take a common factor as well. So I'm taking 2a h plus 2k, right? And 2 and 2 cancel, and this is the answer, right? Okay. Now the next question, question 2, m is the midpoint, right? So m is the midpoint of PQ. So what we need to do, find the coordinates of PQ. So the midpoints come to 0, -3, and the P coordinates are 4 and -1 here. Okay, so how are you going to solve that? As we know the formula, this one is P value is 4 minus 1. So this one is x1, y1. Okay, and though the q coordinates are not there, we need to find out. We assume that q coordinates are x or y. We can take a and b as well, right? So this is x2 and the another one is y2. Fine. Now the formula, as we know that the midpoint formula is m equals x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. So I'm doing it directly. So midpoints are giving to you. So 0 minus 3. Okay, and then what we need to do? We need to substitute these values, the p coordinate values and the q coordinate values that we took, like x2 and y2, in the formula. So x1 plus x2, so 4 plus x over 2. Okay, and the another one is y1 plus y2. So y1 value is -1 here. See, here's y1 value is -1, then plus y2 value is y over 2. Right, now what we need to do here, we will take x coordinates, we need to make an equation, right? So because we need to find out the value of x, so this 4 plus x over 2 equals to 0. Now the another one with the y value, so -1 plus y over 2, we'll take this -3, right? So equals to -3. Then when we solve it, we will get one x value and the other one is the y value. How are you going to solve this? Cross multiply. When we cross multiply, it gives you 4 plus x equals to 2 times 0 is 0. And the next one is when multiply 2 with -3 gives you negative 6, right? So -1 plus y, because here it's over 1. So -1 and plus y will come as it is. And this one is -6 here. So x is equals to -4, right? And y equals to -6 is already there into your right hand side. So -1 shift to the other side, it becomes +1. Okay, I'm doing it directly. So y, we have found two values, like therefore x is -4 and y is, when we solve this, we'll get y is -5, right? Okay, -4 and -5. Okay, students, now let's solve another question. Okay, here the next question is, I think this is question number 3, I guess. Yes. So the three vertices of the parallelogram A, B, C, and D are, like, the first one is a minus 3, B is 4, 9, C is 11 minus 3. So the three coordinates are given to you. Three vertices are given to you, right? So what we need to do in the first one, the midpoint of the diagonal AC. So we need to find out the midpoint of the diagonal AC here, okay? And the fourth vertex, the D, right? And when we will draw the diagram of the parallelogram, right? This one is like A, B, C, and D. So they are saying that find the midpoint of the diagonal AC. So here we need to find out the midpoint of the diagonal AC, the first part, and the second part we need to find out the fourth vertex, right? The fourth vertex D, the coordinates of the fourth vertex D here. Okay. The first one, how to do the first part? Like this is the midpoint of the diagonal AC. So here we write down A, C equals to the midpoint formula, as we know that x1 plus. So we need to check A, which is A minus 3 and 1, and C, it's 11 minus 3. So first one is x1, y1, the second plus C coordinate is x2 and y2. Okay, and we know the formula x1 plus x2. So -3, which is x1, plus 11 is x2 over 2, right? And y1 is 1 and y2 is -3. So plus minus minus, plus is the formula, plus is with the formula, and minus 3 is given to the plus minus minus 3. I'm writing directly, okay? Now AC, 11 minus, yes student, come on, 11 minus 3, simplified, 8 over 2, and the other one is 1 minus 3 minus 2 over 2, okay? 2 times 1, 2 times 4, and 2 and 2 cancel, right? We left with 1 here. So AC, the midpoint of the diagonal, AC, 4 and minus 1. Okay, we have done part 1. Isn't it so easy? Now, what is the second part? The second part is that you need to find out the fourth vertex, D, here. This you need to find out. So let the coordinates of D be x and y, because we don't know the coordinates of D now. So we need to assume that the D coordinates are x and y. Okay, so I'm doing it here. This one was part 1 and this is part 2. Okay, for part 2 I'm taking another color. Okay, so let the coordinates of D, because we are finding the coordinates of D, x and y, right? We don't know and we are assuming here. Okay, now midpoint of AC. Okay, so midpoint of AC is equal to the midpoint of BT, because it's a parallelogram, right? Both the midpoints are equal, right? So 4 comma minus 1, right? AC, we will take AC here, the midpoint. So they both have the same midpoint, so I'm taking the 4 minus 1, right? This AC and 80, they both are same here. So 4 minus 1 here. Okay, so we need to check the coordinates of, yes, come on, we need to check the coordinates of BD, right? So the B is 4 and 9. See here in the question, 4 and 9, the coordinates of B are 4 and 9. Okay, and D coordinates, we're assuming that this is x and y. So 4 and 9 is x1. So the formula for the midpoint is x1 plus y1. So 4 plus x1 plus x2, just x. If this is x2, okay, and then 2, and then y1, it's 9 plus y over 2, okay? Now, I'm going to do one x coordinates with the x value, like we have solved in the previous question, and the another one is 9 plus y over 2 is equals to minus 1. Okay, here we need to do a cross multiply, so it will give you like 4 plus x equals to 8, and here it's 9 plus y equals to minus 2. So y is equals to, what we will get? What is the x value? Therefore, come on, tell me students, what value that you will get for the second one? It's one in the D vertices, 4, right? Therefore D, it's 4 because 4 will go there, so 8 minus 4 gives you 4, and 9 plus 9 will shift over there to the other side, so y value is minus, okay, the shape 11, of the rhombus, right? All the sides are equal here. Okay, so they're saying, the question says the three of the vertices of the rhombus PQRS are P is this 1 minus 2, R is 5 comma 0, and Q is 7 comma 4. Find the fourth vertex. That we need to find out the fourth vertex, right? The coordinates of the fourth one. Let's draw the rhombus. The rhombus shape is like this. Okay, all sides are the parallel, the opposite sides are equal here. If I'm saying that PQ, it's PQ, R, and S. Okay, so PQ, R, and S. Okay, so P vertices is minus 1 minus 2, R is this 7 and 4. So what we need to do is that we need to find out, because here S vertex are not given to you. So let's assume this S. What is S? The X is X and Y. Okay, we're assuming here. So let the coordinates of S is X and Y. Okay, it's not given to you. So the midpoint of PQ, the midpoint of PQ here, it's same as the midpoint of RS, right? Because the parallel sides are same. Rhombus, all the sides are equal. So how are you going to find out? So midpoints are also not given to you, right? So the midpoint of PQ in this type of a question, midpoint of PQ equals to midpoint of, midpoint of RS, right? Right? So P and Q. So let's take another color. P. The P coordinates are this one, okay, and Q coordinates are 7 and 4. Okay, so P1, and we know the formula x1 plus x2. So 1 plus 1 plus 7. Okay, x1 plus x2 over 2, and then y1 plus y2. So minus 2 plus 4 here. Okay, this is about PQ, and we are solving PQ here. Okay, equals to the midpoint of RS. R is 5 5 is x1, okay, plus what is x2? X2 is x here over 2 and s, okay, and x2 is, come on, tell me, x2 is 0 here, x2 is 0, and then y2 is y, right? Now how are you going to solve x coordinates with x, right? So 1 plus 7, I'm doing it directly, it's better to do it. 1 plus 7 gives you 8 over 2, okay, equals to 5 plus x, because these are the x coordinates, and then minus 2 and plus 4 over 2, it gives you 2 over 2, which is 1, okay, 2 over 2, sorry, equals to 0 plus y is equals to 2. So when we do cross multiply, now we just simplify, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, so 5 plus x equals 2, 4 twos are 8, we have done cross multiply here, and then 2 1 and 2 1 cancel, so 0 plus y equals 2, okay. So what is the value of, therefore, what is the value of x? So when 5 will shift on that side, gives you 8 minus 5, okay, which is 3. So x value will get 3. And what is y value? So y is equals to 2, okay. Here, y is equals to 2. So this 3, comma 2 is what? 3, comma 2 basically the s coordinates here, the fourth vertex, right? P was there, R was there, Q was there, then we have found s value. This is how that we need to find out the coordinate, the fourth vertex, right? Okay, let's solve the next question. The next question here, the line y is equals to x plus 2 intersect the curve y equals x to the power 2 plus 5x plus 5x minus 3 at the points P and Q. Okay, now, so y value is giving to you, which is x plus 2. See here, y is x plus 2. Intersect means that the curve y is equals to x square plus 5x minus 3, and the another y value is x to the power square plus 5x minus 3, okay, at the point P and Q. Which point they have cut? They cut with the P and Q. So how are we going to, what we need to find out? We need to find out the coordinates of the midpoint of PQ, okay. So substitute, right, the one equation, the first equation into second equation. So this one is 1, and this one, the second equation. Okay, so how are you going to substitute? Y replace as x plus 2, and here is x squared plus 5x minus 3. Okay, now how are you going to solve this? Then I'm going to shift over there, right? So that this gives you x squared, right, minus x over there, okay, plus 5x minus 3 and minus 2. Okay, now x square minus plus is minus, which is bigger number sign, plus 4x minus minus plus, so it gives you minus 5, right, equals to 0. Okay, now this is quadratic equation. So what we need to do, we need to find out the terms, right, with the help of middle term breaking. Yeah, so when we first of all multiply the first and the last digit, so we'll get minus 5x squared. So we need two factors. When we subtract, we'll get 4 here. So 5 times 1, or you can say 5 times x, 5 and x, right? So prior sign is plus here and it's minus. Okay, we have found the factors, x squared plus 5x minus x minus 5. I'm fine. I'm solving this middle term breaking. Okay, so x plus 5, 1 is common, so x plus 5 equals to 0. So one is x minus 1, another one is x plus 5, because we need to find out the two values. Okay, equals to 0. So x minus 1 equals to 0, and x minus 5 equals to 0. So one value, it's minus 1, shift over the bit as 1, right? So x is equals to 1 is 1, and the another one is minus 5, right? So when x is equals to minus 5, right? So what is y, right? What is y? Substitute, because we have found the x value is 1 or minus 5. Now to take first equation. What is the first equation? The first equation is y is equals to x plus 2. This one was the first equation. So y is equals to x plus 2. So when y, we will take the first value here, and x is 1 plus 2. So y is equals to 3. Okay. So when 1 and 3, we have found the two factors here, 1 comma 3, right? Okay. And take the another value in the first equations, and y is equals to x plus 2, and this one x is minus 5. So what is y? It's -3. For this, the coordinates are, yes, the coordinates are, come on, tell me, what are the coordinates? -5 and -3. Okay, so here are the coordinates. I'm writing the coordinates here. -5 is the x1 and -3. Okay, now what is the midpoint? What is the midpoint? Midpoint of PQ. We have found the coordinates here, right? So the midpoint of the coordinates, because we need to find out the midpoint, huh? Of PQ. So the P and Q. The first one you can say here it's a P, and the second one that we have found here, it was Q. So Q, I have written here -5 and -3, right? Okay, and what is the formula for the midpoint? The midpoint formula is x1 plus x2. So x1 is like 1 plus minus minus, I'm taking -5/2, and x2 plus y2 3 plus minus is minus, I'm taking -3/2. Okay, so when you solve it, it gives you -4/2, and here it gives you 0/2. Okay, so 2 times 1 and 2 2s are 4. So the answer, it's the x coordinate -2 and 0. Okay, these are the midpoint of PQ. I hope students, you people understood all these questions. Do practice, right? And good luck to your exams. Take care. Bye bye.